Welcome to another episode of the Shop Walk here at Iconic Motorbikes, November 15th. And this is going to be a quick one. We're starting here in Ollie's Bay. It's actually 2 straight shop walks where I get to start with a Desmos Sedici, which is pretty cool. This is the one that just sold from our great client PJ Rashidi, going over to a gentleman, I mentioned him yesterday, the lawyer for Kenny Roberts, which is pretty exciting. So this gentleman is having us just do one minor thing, actually, take out the stock mirrors. And so we could probably get some block off plates. And then Ollie, would you mind showing just CRG bar end mirrors going on this? So, you know, a little bit of a modification, nothing too crazy. But there you go. So that's Ollie's on a Desmos Sedici again right now. So we continue our way over here. Another red V4. We got the Honda VFR. Yanni's doing carbs on it over here. If you want to show off. What are you, where are you at this, in the stage of this? You're reassembling it after cleaning it?
Yeah, I'm putting them back together, but we ran into an issue where the mix screw snapped inside, the point snapped inside there.
Oh.
So fortunately we're stuck on that, and it's going to be a big deal to take them off.
It will be a pain. Can you actually show them a good one compared to the snapped one? Just so they can, it's going to be a small,
So
you know.
so this is the real one, the one how it's supposed to be, and this is the one that snapped.
That snaps.
Yes.
Tiny little things.
It's a sad.
It is it's a sad situation.
Yes.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, we're going to leave him to that. And then we're going to continue on over here to Angel, who's working on a Ducati 851. This is kind of a cool one. Here, buddy.
Oh.
Talk to the people what you're doing. I find this to be pretty interesting.
Hello, people.
Hello, people. Yeah. So what's going on with this bike?
Yeah, so Ducati 851. Really don't know what year it is. I just know it's an 851.
Okay.
But it's here because it has some fuel injection issues, and so we solved some of the issues, but we also had a fuel pressure regulator issue with the bike too. So
did you already install the regulator?
No, it's right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Show them what's up.
Oh yeah. So it's pretty awesome because this is actually. So we did a diagnostic. We tested everything out. The fuel pressure regulator is bad. So we have this super rare part that's hard to get, and if we do get it, it takes months to get. You know, but luckily, Iconic Motor Market had it in stock.
Look at him.
Brand new and sealed.
Oh my God,
So,
he's the consummate
amazing.
salesman over here. You don't get a commission for this, you know, by the way.
I know,
No,
but it's so cool that we had it.
It is.
And it's so rare, and we could fix it, and we don't have to wait too long. We could give it back to the customer right away. So
I just want to show this off for a second before, sorry to interrupt Angel here, but again, to me, it's just super cool to have. So this is a fuel pressure regulator. They were shared between this and like a Paso and a couple other things. But it's just cool that we had this here. Riff behind the camera right now is one of the guys leading Moto Market.
Yeah, thank you.
So
for
nice job
helping me,
on
bro.
that. But you can even see here, I mean, like we had it in the original packaging. It's 40 years old almost.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. We might have to give this to the owner of this bike so we can just have the packaging. But there you go. This little piece, not going to be cheap.
No.
And really hard to find.
Yeah,
but
I think there was we seen only one in stock.
Yeah.
But then I think Riff told me too that we have some more in the East Coast.
Yes.
So they
yeah,
need
we
some.
do have a bunch of Ducati parts on Motor Market on the East Coast.
Need some? Yeah, we got some in the East Coast.
So can you just explain? So one of the things people can get tripped up with, like other shops have worked on this, and you can get confusing because it looks like the injectors are leaking, but they're not. Why is that? Explain.
Okay,
show everyone what's up with this.
The fuel pressure regulator. Well, this particular one has like a vacuum port for it to work, and you know, I'm not really getting into the technical stuff, but you know. And so sometimes the diaphragm goes bad, and fuel will leak through the vacuum side of the regulator. And on this particular bike, it has a Y fitting with vacuum lines that are underneath the injectors, and it runs to the fuel pressure regulator. And since the internal part of the regulator was bad, it was leaking fuel through the vacuum side and pushing fuel through both vacuum passages that are underneath the injectors that could confuse you and make you think that the injectors are squirting out. And I think other shops were kind of like just swapping out the parts and thinking that that was the issue. But in reality, it was the regulator that was leaking through the vacuum side.
All right, I like it. Thank you for the explanation. Now we get to see if you're right. You get to,
Yeah,
you get to install that, and we'll see.
I did a diagnostic
Yeah.
and I cranked it, and dude, it shoots fuel.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't drip. I mean, yeah, it gets pretty aggressive. It
Okay.
shoots fuel, so you can automatically tell that is the issue. It wasn't holding pressure, so I mean, technically, it was flooding the engine with fuel. Yeah.
All right,
So,
well, there you
yeah.
go. So a cool A51 there, interesting fix, nice work. Look
Yes.
forward to, so we'll show, once he's got this all back together, we'll either show you a test ride video of it on social
Yeah,
media
it
or something like that.
transforms to different bikes. Nah, these are for the passenger in the back. I just think
It
it's
is,
so
it is
wicked.
cool, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Because, of course, these would be under the seat.
Yeah.
So, like, the idea is that if you want it to look a little slicker, you can do that. And then if you
Yeah.
have a passenger, you take the seat off,
Yeah.
bring this out, and then, of course, well, this one does, it doesn't have
It doesn't have the pegs.
Yeah,
so
the mount's been replaced.
he's like, nah, I'll meet you there, girl.
There you go. Thanks for watching, as always. We appreciate it. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments. We'll see you in the next one.